On the tape, Wiley said he got home from his job hunting around 12:30 and took a nap. But this man said Wiley's alibi just isn't true. Johnny Thornton is one of the friends Amp Wiley claimed to have been with the day of the murders. Thornton testified that he and Wiley were never together that day and that the two of them had never been job hunting anywhere, ever. Also today, for the first time since the trial of Anthony Wiley began, the police officers who investigated the case appeared in court, and the first person to see the women after the attack took place told the jury his story. She was pitiful, just pitiful. Those were the words of Robert Newman describing his first sight of Betty Ann Miles. Newman told the court he was on a ladder on the side of his house behind Glen Lake Park when he heard a woman cry for help. By the time he reached the ground, a battered and bruised Betty Ann Miles had climbed over the 6-foot fence into his yard. She was wearing a skirt inside out and a bloody blouse. She talked of her friend who was still in the park. Newman testified that while his wife called an ambulance, he grabbed his pistol and went into the park. From about 30 feet away, he could see the body of Jean Bice. Newman said that's about as far as he went. Decatur Police Lieutenant Granville Dickerson took the stand to describe the gruesome scene he found at the park. Mrs. Bice lying on the ground, her hands and feet tied with pantyhose, her chest and stomach bruised and cut. Dickerson identified the women's clothing found strewn around the crime scene for 25 feet, some of it covered with blood.